Guys, you are welcome to this unboxing of a Cisco small business switch. So you could see this is a switch that I want to unbox and eventually walk you through on how to set it up. This is Cisco small business. You look at here, you see the model of the switch. So this is Cisco SF324PP. Simply means a small business, and then it's fast Ethernet, and this is the small business line of switches from Cisco. So this is 24 port 10/100. So it means it supports Ethernet speed, which is 10 meg, and it also supports fast Ethernet, which is 100 meg. This switch is also a PoE switch, power over Ethernet. So what does that mean? So this simply means that we could connect devices like IP phones, CCTV cameras to this switch, and this switch is going to allocate power supply to them to power them up. And interestingly too, this switch is managed switch. So what does it mean? It means that we can log into this switch, configure the likes of VLAN, VTP, spanning tree, etc. And one interesting thing about this switch is that we can use a web browser to configure it. So let's see what is in the box. So in here, I'm going to quickly open up this guy. Okay, so the first thing we have here is the user manual. So you could see the quick start guide, right? So let's open this guy and see what we have there. So look at here, these are the steps on how we can quickly set up the switch. So you have to go to a web browser. This switch comes with an IP address 192.168.1.254, and if you connect your PC to port 1 of this switch, the switch has DHCP server that can allocate your system IP address. But if you don't want to use the DHCP server, that is fine. So what you can do is go to your laptop and give your laptop 192.168.1.2 while the switch is on 254. So head over to web browser, put this IP address on the browser, and hit the enter key. It's going to ask you for username. You can see here the switch username is what? Cisco. And it's going to ask you for password. And down here you see the default password is also Cisco. So username Cisco, password Cisco, and then you should be inside this box. So when you get in, you can configure the likes of VLAN, etc. Okay. So what else do we have in this box? Here is the power cable that you can use to power it on. So get this guy out of the way. And here is the rack mounting kit. So we could use this to mount the switch to the rack. Alright, so let's get the switch out of the box. So gently lift this guy and gently remove this. Alright, and we're also going to remove this guy. Alright, and you can see that this is 24 port Cisco switch. That is Cisco small business switch. So we've got 24 ports here, and at the edge here we have the SFP ports. So these are for fiber optics, for uplinks. So this guy could use a fiber cable to connect to another switch. So these two ports are uplinks. So let's see what is at the back of the switch. So at the back of the switch, we've got the power, right? So this way we'll plug this guy to power supply units. And here we have a console cable. So a console port rather. So the type of console port we have here is totally different from the traditional console port we have in Cisco Catalyst switches. So I'm actually going to show you real quick the type of console cable that this switch uses. So even though this is a small business and we can configure it through a web browser, the switch has also got console cable of its own. So this is console cable, and both ends looks like VGA, right? So the laptop you can use to console into this switch must have a COM port, which is pin port, right? So one end of this console cable is going to go in here. So if I remove the seal here, see this is also pin, and so this is female, this is male, and then the one on your laptop should also be male. So this end goes here and the other end goes to your laptop. Okay, so that is this small business, right? And if you compare that to the traditional Cisco switch that you probably are familiar with, so here we have the Cisco Catalyst, right? So you see here Catalyst 750 switch. This one is also a 24 port switch, right? But one interesting thing about this Catalyst switch is that it's CLI based, so we have to console into it through the CLI, right? all the setup, VLAN, spanning tree, etc., will be commands. And so it's not like a small business that can use a web browser to set up. And at the back of this switch is where we've got the console ports as well as the power, where we can plug this guy to an electrical supply system. And so this is the traditional console cable that we can use to log into this device and configure it. So the RJ45 end of the console cable goes into the console ports, and the DB9 end goes into your laptop, right? So why I bring this switch out here is that as I'm trying to set up the small business, I'm also going to set up this and clearly show you the difference between the small business line of switches from Cisco and the Catalyst line of switches. All right, so that's what we're going to cover in this video. And what I want to do now is to go ahead and connect this switch to my laptop, and then launch a web browser and quickly set it up. And then alongside, I'm going to also log into the 3750 switch as well. And then you can see the similarities and differences, even though both switches are from Cisco, but the way we set and configure them, set them up are totally different. All right, so let's connect to my system now.